Hey, Paul here from the Crypto Factor. Listen, I want to talk to you a little bit about the crypto markets, altcoins, Bitcoin, what's going on right now, because a lot of people are getting very emotional, they're getting scared, they're getting worried, and you're looking for news, you're looking on Twitter, you're looking on X, you're looking on here, you're looking on YouTube, you're trying to find some sort of news to tell you what's going to happen. Some people are more biased looking for bullish news, some people for negative news, but most people are just scared, you're just confused right now. And I understand that, I get that. So I want to talk to you a little bit and tell you what's going on, in my opinion, so you can at least calm down. It might not be what you want to hear, but it is what you need to hear. And in my experience, fear is when you don't understand what's going on. Once you know what's going on, you can fight it, you can prepare for it, you can accept it, whatever. But not knowing, that's the worst. So that's what we're going to talk about today. And I'm going to jump straight into it here. Of course, it's not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. You know this. You're a smart person, okay? You're smart watching this. You understand that. But let me show you what's going on right here. And the first thing we're looking at right here is Bitcoin. And Bitcoin right now, it is at $96,000. Now you have to understand that Bitcoin here is in a range. I'm going to keep this very simple for you. I'm not going to do any crazy diagonal lines or Fibonacci's or anything like that. I'm just going to keep this simple for you so you can understand. And right now, we're at 96,000. There's a range here. The range starts from 92,500-ish right here if we draw a parallel line over here. And then we can go down to the 90K psychological. If you want to get technical, you can even go to 89,000. So this right here, as you can see on the screen, this section is a range. Well, the next range obviously is about 100,600, let's call it 100,000 psychological, all the way to about, let's call that 103,000, okay? So that's another range right there. And then we have the top range right here of 106,000. We want to break 106,000. We want Bitcoin to break, come back down, make this support so that this can continue going up, so to speak. Now, that said, if we break the higher range here of 102, let's say 103,000, as we said earlier on, chances are we will break that. So that's what's going on right now. Now, to keep things simple, you have a range, right? If you want to keep it even simpler, just say 90 to 100K. Let's use the psychologicals, and let's just split that into the low 90s and the top 90s. Okay, that's basically your range. And until Bitcoin breaks out of that range, there's nothing to see. There's nothing to look at. It's not bullish. It's not bearish. It's actually quite bullish. It's holding up there. But basically, there's nothing to see. You have to sit on your hands. There's a swing trade. You have to sit on your hands. Yeah, there's trades. You can trade the channel. But generally speaking, you have to wait and see what's happening. If we break under 90K and that becomes resistance, we are bearish. We have to be bearish. And we'll probably go down to the low or mid 70s. And if we break up, we're probably bullish, or we're continuing being bullish, and we'll go up to the 110, 120s before we come back down and confirm that support. It's very, very simple, okay? That's what you need to know. So Paul, what are you saying? Are you saying we don't know? Yes, that's what I'm saying. I'm literally saying we don't know here. Because a lot of you, here's what's going on in your minds right now. You're looking for confirmation, and you're doing it through news. You're searching Twitter, certain Facebook, whatever you're searching, right? Looking for any piece of bullish news. And you have to understand that's not the way things are done. It doesn't matter. News doesn't matter. There's news for the masses and news for the classes. We never get the news for the classes. We get the news for the masses. Even bullish news does not mean a reversal. Yes, you might see a temporarily go up or whatever, but that does not mean it will continue. Technical analysis is your best bet. It's your only way to see a glimpse in the future. And please don't tell me that, Paul, what are you talking about? Bullish news this, bullish news that. Look, every single market tops with bullish news. Mega euphorias usually have huge news, Bitcoin ETFs, whatever they are, and then we drop. So news doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. You have to understand that. Same with bearish news. Sometimes we get wars, this, that, and the markets go up. The markets are irrational. And what you're doing, you're trying to justify. News, always people say it's because of this, because of that after the event. Usually you see it with technical analysis before, and the news comes after. They try to find the news, and they say, it's because of this, because of that, because they can't comprehend. They have to have a visual thing. You're not going to see news on TV saying, well, we broke the Fibonacci, and, we didn't have enough volume, and basically we were overbought. So people don't want to hear that shit. They want a reason. So now everyone's following news. And that's what you're doing right now. And this is fucking with you psychologically, okay? You're on Twitter looking for the news, trying to find this, and you see different tweets. Boom! This just happened with XRP. Boom! Anything you see with boom, just ignore it. Any boom tweet, they're morons. They're idiots. Just ignore it, okay? I've done it once or twice myself, but you get where I'm saying, right? You don't go with news. And please don't listen to these tweets. They're complete bullshit. It doesn't mean anything for price. We called all this. Everything that's happening right now, we called this. We told you, if you're in my group, if you're on my YouTube channel, for free, you knew this. I was saying take profits from altcoins into Bitcoin in December. We're expecting a dump before Trump. And if we don't get the dump, we're going to get a bigger dump when Trump comes out, when he takes office. I got attacked. People in the comments like, what are you talking about? Well, what happened? We got a dump before Trump. I said it wasn't deep enough. We're going to get a bigger one. That didn't satisfy you. We had the bigger one, and we're seeing when that's going to end. Now, altcoins, especially AI agents, they went down. They got their dump. We're just waiting to see if Bitcoin gets its dump, because maybe, because of institutional pressure, this, that, and that, maybe Bitcoin doesn't need to dump as much. That's what we need to see. Altcoins, they already dumped. That's out of the way. Maybe they go down even more. We'll see. This all depends on Bitcoin now. But we want to see if Bitcoin dumps. And if it does dump, where is it going to get to so we can get back in or whatever? Now, that said, just to put things in perspective for you, even if we break 90K, even if we go down to 80, even if we go to 70, it doesn't really break the structure. We're still in the bull market. If you take it from 15.6K, went all the way to 108, go down 20, 30, 40%, even 50, that's normal in crypto. I was even calling for that. And we may actually see that. I'm not saying it's going to happen. I'm just saying it might happen. But I would start getting worried if we actually break under 80K. I'd start getting worried. I would be looking for a reversal and a dead cat bounce or a continuation to see if this market's going to continue. But that's a different story. AI agents, I told you we're in a bubble. Paul, what are you talking about? AI agents are going like crazy, blah, blah, blah. But guys, AI agents are in a bubble. I said it. I made a video about it. I said that blockchain is not ready for AI. It's all on hype, and that's okay. And you're talking to somebody that called AI as the main narrative for this bull market in the last bull market. I said AI was going to be what's going to run this bull market, the current one we are in now. Everyone was talking about gaming. I was saying AI, Bitcoin, gaming at some point, which actually did come out. We called this. We called this almost perfectly. I even said we're going to get Bitcoin going to all-time high before the halving. People were making fun of me. Called the bottom, 15.6K, won a bet with Gareth Soloway, months before we got there. Called the double top before that with a temporary bottom at 30K in the previous one. We got all this. And yes, we got shit wrong too. No, I'm not Nostradamus, obviously. I sold my Radium for fucking Terra Luna, for Christ's sake. Yes, I sold Radium at the top, at its peak, but I bought Terra Luna. So yes, I make mistakes too. Okay, I'm not like invincible when it comes to projecting future movements in markets. But I have a pretty good idea. I mean, I've been in this market since 2017 as a C-level. I've written books. I know my shit when it comes to this stuff. So anyway, where was I? Because I digress. Altcoin season. Are we going to have an alt season? Yes, it's probably going to be a bit different. And even if it's not, you want to bet on the narratives that are probably going to be running it, that will probably be leading it. What are those? Very simple. AI again. Yes, AI again. with AI agents, this is one narrative. B, American-made crypto. Yes, American-made crypto will also be in the forefront. C, meme coins. We're going to have those mini meme coin cycles. Yes, we are. But what you want to do here is look at trend stacking between the three. So if you have an AI coin that's also in America, like, I don't know, Render. Render is American-based, also AI. It's also deepened, by the way. That's a coin to get into. Now, something else I mentioned that you have to understand, you have to keep in mind as well. I said that RWA and deepen will run towards the end of the bull market. This is the last year of the bull market, by the way. If we go by the 4-year cycle, this is the last year of the bull market. Whether we get an extended or shorter, doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. I'm talking about my analysis here. So basically, RWA should start running along with DePIN right now. Again, it's hype. Blockchain's not ready for it. We're not ready for DePIN. We're not ready for all this decentralized. We're just not. But it's going to run on hype towards the end. And I am expecting for us to run, maybe we dump a little bit more now, then I'm expecting us for it to run, and I'm expecting a dump in summer. We usually get this. It's not like a genius thing that I'm calling right now. I would actually sell end of April before May and take profits in May as well, and then wait for a dump, get back in, and then see if it continues, and then see if it's going to be an extended market, like a lot of people calling a super cycle. That's fine. It should exceed the all-time highs and keep on going up and make that support. If it goes up to all-time highs and bounces down, then we're probably going to have a normal 4-year cycle. That's what we're looking at. It's simple here. And yes, maybe I'm not showing charts, I'm not writing things down, maybe you're a bit confused. That's okay. I'll talk about this in my live stream. Come to my live stream every Sunday, 7 o'clock EET time. I go live and I answer all questions in the chat, and we can go through this. I can explain this to you. I'll make some videos. I'll put out some videos next week as well, in more bite-sized videos, because a lot of people, they complain. Some people complain videos are too short. When I make short videos, like, oh my God, you didn't even get to talk about this, you didn't even talk about that. Okay, fine. I make long videos. Oh my God, your videos are so long, I can't even watch this for an hour and a half. Oh, look, guys, I don't know what to do here. I don't know. There's so many people out there on YouTube. Different people have different preferences. I'm trying this now. I'm trying this right now as a different approach, so to speak. As a different approach. So let me summarize. We're waiting, we're in a range, we're waiting to see where it's going to break. Once it breaks, we'll have a better view of what's going on. We're going to get an alt season. At some point, probably everything's going to run, but we're going to have some major fields running before that. Those may change by the end of the bull market, but right now, the ones I called are the ones that I called. Now, other than that, what do you do? What you should be doing right now? You should be sitting on your hands. If you didn't take profits when I told you, if you didn't take profits into Bitcoin, you'd be okay right now. But if you didn't, that's okay. Sit on your hands. Wait, you can't do anything. You really can't. Unless you have a big loan, you have to do something and you can't risk this, and you want to get out, even with a loss, then do that. But doing nothing is a strategy. You don't always have to do something. People feel like they need to have control. And I'm going to start converting from this to this. I'm going to start doing that to that. And yes, doing it a little bit makes sense. But if you keep on doing it, it's just emotional. You want to feel in control. That's why you're looking for news. You're looking for this. You're looking for that. But you could really get sick. This is really bad for your psychology. So what do I recommend? Calm down. Stop looking for a bottom formation. It typically takes a week or two to even realize it anyway. Take a step back. Go out. Go for a walk. See what else you can do, and then come back and see where the markets go, and you can take it from there. If you want to make a trade and if you want to protect yourself, if you put stop losses, that's a different story. I'm just saying what you should do if you're just buying spot and holding right now, which is probably most of you. And basically, that's what I wanted to say. I didn't want to really make a video talking about a lot. I just wanted to say that stop chasing news. Stop looking for everything to suddenly change in one day from one piece of news. ETFs in England. Bitcoin reserve. Just watch the charts. Come down, break the highs, confirm that. Trend within a trend. That's how we get it. Learn how to do TA. That's the best thing I can say. This video is powered by Femex, mostly because I forgot to take the banner off from the live stream. So this video is now sponsored. You can actually join Femex. There's very light KYC. You can use a VPN from the States. Yes, you can use a Palau ID. Plus they have Memex, which is you could buy meme coins before they hit exchanges, before they get listed. Even on Femex, you can actually use Memex from Femex to get into those meme coins. The fees are great, works great, it's very fast. Check it out. Link is in the description down below. And I will see you, oh, and watch this video right here next. I don't know where it's going to be. I'll just let YouTube recommend one for you. Take care. See you in the next video.